No amount of medals will make you forget the widow's cries at the funeral pyres.
That's what defilers do. They have no humility. They recklessly indulge in their magic and use it for their own purposes. Asamo Tahar is the best example. He showed the world how foul and dangerous uncontrolled magic can be.
What about battle mages? There are mages in the Royal Army, too.
No, technically they are defilers too, but they are a necessary evil, so to speak. Mages are powerful, and in order to keep Nortanders safe from them, they might be needed. It sounds paradoxical, I know, but it's the truth.
But can't magic also be used for good?
It's not about good or bad, it's about humility. Man was never meant to use magic. And the disregard of this fact is what made the world the violent, corrupted place that it is. So yes, magic can heal as much as it can kill, but that does not change that we are not allowed to meddle with it. We are not gods, soldier, we are men, and until we know our place again, Aeonir will not return.
This woman, what did she do?
That one? She was one of Asamo Tahar's rebels. They hid in wind walls, but the Royal Army took out their camp. She summoned a beast that tore apart 13 soldiers before they finally pinned her down. It's good that the mask put an end to her right away.
Do you have some kind of leader? Your movement originated in Greyfell, correct?
Movement. I don't think you quite understand who we are, soldier. But I have faith that you will soon enough. Regarding your first question, yes, we do. Harbinger Light, or Rondar Lacane, as his worldly name is known. He is out of the city at the moment, but if you want a chance to hear his sermons yourself, he will return to Greykeep 1 or 2 days from now.
What exactly do you believe in? I've been told the purity of light renounces the Guardians. Is that true?
Renounce? No. The Guardians, as well as the renegade gods, are Aeonir's creation, and they are as truthful as he is. They left us.
What do you mean by they left?
Well, they were only temporary to begin with. Aeonir created them to tend to our world as long as mankind is corrupted. But now he wants to return to our world. The Guardians have gone back to their slumber.
Aeonir wants to return?
Yes, Aeonir will return to this world. 12 moons ago, the Harbinger of Light, our leader, had visions where the All-Father himself spoke to him. He said that after all the suffering we, his creation, had to endure, the time has come to bring peace again. He will reveal himself to us, and will make this world one of freedom, peace, and equality again.
And how exactly will he do this? It's not like there's no reason our world is the way it is.
It's a god we are talking about. Not a guardian, but a true god. The only god, the creator. You're making the mistake I made before the Harbinger showed me the truth too. You are trying to apply human thinking to something that never was human to begin with.
And why hasn't he returned yet?
Well, that's the reason we're here. Aeonir also told the Harbinger something else. That he will only return once mankind has become pure again.
Pure?
Yes. Free of the wrong faith. Free of defilers. That's our mission. And once we've succeeded, the Harbinger will open the gate so that Aeonir can step through.
Interesting.
That's one word for it.
Yeah, the other one is bullshit. Fucking religious fanatics.
Well, thanks for your help. I'll be going.
Certainly. Aeonir's light guide your path, soldier.
Yeah, fuck you too, man. Let's see,
Yes.
so yeah, that woman just got executed. Well, not just, but previously when the internet died. Let's see, report to Lord Marshal, Greykeep Hall of Justice, witness the trial in the Hall of Justice.
Acknowledged.
Oh, there's a trial to witness. For Constitution, slight range reduced. Sight range reduced by 20%. So yeah, I could have used that helmet if I invested in some Constitution. Look at him. It looks weird. Looks disproportionate on his head. Is there like... Oh, there is a sort button. Wait a minute, we're supposed to go here somewhere? And what?
Let's see.
Oversized? We had a key. I don't think we have it anymore. That's weird.
Got it.
Got your prison. The Great Tower. And the Hall of Justice.
So tell me, Tahar, is it just me, or has the general changed?
Now that came out of nowhere.
I mean, back when I joined the Wolf Guard, he was so different, passionate about our cause. But now, I don't know.
Well, the war did take its toll on him, that's for sure. But I think that goes for all of us, doesn't it?
Probably. In war, ideals are a luxury, aren't they?
I guess.
Okay, so let's actually visit the prison. This is something different because then we need to go back.
Will do.
Actually. So yeah, for some reason, outside of dialogues, voice notifications, this is super loud somehow. I don't know why. Still.
Every reign has adversaries, and every battle bears prisoners. It is rumored that a long time ago, only thieves and liars inhabited the prison cells of Greykeep. Nowadays, the situation couldn't be more different. And most of the prisoners are guilty of one crime above all others: magic.
Is there a reason we are here?
Alistair's on watch, and he still owes me some money. If we're setting out on a mission, I think it's best I get it back now.
Good old Alistair. Yes.
Orchard, you wonder who did this. The purity of light. But yeah, you already see that the purity of light is some kind of a fucking cult. Disguised as some kind of a good religious
Understood.
movement, but it's bullshit, probably. The hell?
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. What's going on? Naked dudes? What's he doing there? Yeah, I don't want to know.
Understood.
There's nobody here to talk to. Who's that Alistair? Where is he on guard?
Of course.
Locked. No way to get through.
Oh, there's something. Can we just go in? No, I guess not.
Now would you look at that?
Tahar, didn't expect to see you down here. Same goes for you, Bertrand. Long time no see.
Wasn't that long.
Need something? Or are you just here to help your friend through a bloody damn boring shift?
A bit of both. I'm here for the money, but I wouldn't mind a good chat.
The, money? I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Well, best ask the Kraken's innkeep then. I'm sure there weren't that many guards last week who emptied a whole keg.
Ah, that money. I almost forgot. Hold on, let me see if I have enough with me. How much was it? 10 gold?
15.
Right. Here you go.
Thanks.
Nah, not.
Anyway,
For
I have to go.
chit-chat.
Keep your chin up, Alistair.
Will do.
Wait a minute, but that was a bubble? I thought it was something else. Wait a minute, there's.
What is it?
Oh, that's it. No, nothing. Chat
Acknowledged.
bubble. Okay, there's nothing we can do here, I think.
Interesting.
No city of Northander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian keep, the seat of the crown. Built into the Hibernian ruins that once crowned King's Mountain, its walls and towers were made to withstand every
Yes?
This is the trial. Report to Lord Marshal. Yeah.
Will do.
Now when the camera is locked, it's a bit glitchy. Okay, when it's not locked, it's even worse. I think the angle is messed up. Yeah.
Now would you look at that?
Replica of Admiral Libertus de Bassius worship Juggernaut. It was a key to victory in the Battle of Stone Bay, preventing Northander from being invaded by Imperians. Okay. Yeah, the camera gets stuck in everything. Seems so.
Understood.
Don't know what they're talking about, if you ask me.
Ha! But that's the problem, Casper. They won't ask us. Not them high and mighty Lightbringers. Not them royal counselors. Not even the Lord Marshal. I mean, why would they? We're just two cripples.
Who won a fucking war for them?
Us? But it was the Queen. Don't you remember? The Queen with her mighty powers.
Of course. How could I forget? You know what's worse? How they still dare to keep that Tahar filth in our ranks. Might as well fucking spit right in our faces.
You're telling me.
Is there a problem?
What's it to you?
Oh, I'm just being curious. I thought I heard you talking about the Mage Wars.
Well, we did. Who? Wait a moment. I think I know you, don't I?
Possible. Anyway, I have business to attend to. Well met, soldiers.
Well met.
Well handled. For a moment, I thought you were going to snap.
Let's see.
You again. What do you want?
Oh. Yeah, wow, the camera is really weird. It's hot up and everything. Training is key. Shrine devoted to the Guardian Tiara, goddess of sunlight, warmth, and inspiration. There are more offerings than usual.
1, 2, 1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep
Don't talk about the fight club, talk to the drill sergeant. Wait a minute, what?
Will do.
No. It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy. Again.
Look at that. The fabled Wolf Guard has arrived. Always good to see some friendly faces.
Sergeant Esme?
Always so stern, Bertrand. What do you need? Some early morning practice?
Why not? What do you think, Tahar?
Who are we fighting?
Well, what does it look like? Recruits. Some of them almost know what they're doing. But
Wait a minute, the ambience is also super loud.
some others could really use some actual sparring. So, what do you say?
Well, I guess I could do with some practice.
Good. Then get in the ring.
1, 2, 1. Brandon, Ronan, come here.
Yeah,
See these two over there? You'll fight them.
but they're Wolfguard.
Correct. That's
seen you two train, and you won't last a second out in the field. Time for you to get some real practice.
What?
Get in the ring.
As you command.
Quite the dragon,
What?
isn't she?
What
Let's go
ring
easy on
though?
that Tahar.
All right, lads, here we go again. Show the corporal what you're made of.
You read my mind.
And it cheated. Used magic.
I think they've had enough. Well done, lads. Now get back to the barracks and have someone see to those wounds, all right?
Poor sons. The sergeant is right. If they're going to survive out there, they need proper training. In other words, we did them a favor.
One way to see it.
No. It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy. Again.
Oh my god, she's a bitch.
Good work. Those pals aren't here. I've heard talk about a new mission, and something tells me it's the reason the Lord Marshal...
A friendly gesture. Well,
Don't be so dramatic. So,
Nice, a
what do
few
you say?
potions.
What do you think, Tahar?
Oh, time.
point. Yes.
Wait a minute, what? Except second competition?
Yes. Changed your mind?
Yeah, why not?
Great. Let's make it more of a challenge this time. Get in the ring when you're ready. You there! Yes, you, Wolf Guards! Get your asses over here!
Are you talking to us, Sergeant?
I am.
Where did they come from? There was no like, there's no
And just
door,
when do
no
we become
entrance.
your recruits? You're not. But my recruits need to see some real combat. And a fight between 5 brethren of the Wolf Guard would be quite the show. Look,
Wait a minute, what the
we don't
hell?
have time for...
I
We'll
think I
fight.
got,
But...
Get in the ring.
Your marks!
I think I got an archer. Let's heal. I'm actually in trouble here.
Stop! That's enough!
Shit.
Yeah, because I have an archer and not a melee.
Tahar. What's your problem? We're on the same side.
Of course we are. Let's go, man. We're done here.
Forgot he's an archer. I give him a shield.
1, 2,
Well.
1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it.
This guy is useless. Can he even use any shields? No, we don't have a shield. So, I almost healed him. Not fast enough though.
No. It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy. Again.
Acknowledged.
Jesus. Is there a way to zoom in and actually not get the camera all kinds of messed up? Yeah, they really did a
Now again.
bad
Remember,
job on the
only
camera
one
here.
your opponent.
Should have allowed it to phase through buildings and just fade the buildings from the camera. Okay, let's go to where we needed. What is that? Something here. Merchant.
It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy. Again.
Yes? Want to trade?
I guess we can sell all the garbage. Beaver. We will not need that book anymore. Why is it epic though? And it's so cheap, it's not doing anything. rusty. All of this is trash. I think we're gonna just get rid of it. And buy some stuff from him.
1, 2, that's it, lads. Keep at it.
Rondel dagger.
You know how to bargain, don't you?
There's some kind of a trial we're supposed to see.
Few people know the story behind the impressive hall, with its gilded pillars and domed roof. It was constructed in 6542 by King Arif Aelith as a monument to his greatness. Arif was known for his cruelty and decadence. When after a fight, his equally disliked brother attempted to kill him, Arif fled all the way to the top of the Grey Tower, into his shrine. But his brother, sword in hand, followed. A fight ensued in which both of them were fatally wounded. Ever since, the hall has stood as a symbol for justice.
This isn't the Hall of War. You know that, don't you?
No, Bertrand, I forgot. But I want to see this trial you were talking about.
Well, it's probably already started. Let's go take a look.
Silence will not change anything. I hope you realize.
Anything to steal from this place? I don't think so.
Understand why she has not simply been branded yet.
There is. There we go.
Because it is Aeonir's will. Your devotion has always been remarkable, Lady Leonidar, but this woman is trialed by the light.
What do you want me to say? That I used my magic to kill those soldiers? Yes, I did. And I would do it again. Because they tried to kill me.
She's lying, for heck's sake! That bloody witch is lying!
You know what? You're right. I killed these men just because I liked it. Then I cooked a potion from their entrails and finally found myself a nice little broom to fly off into the moonlight.
Do you think this is the time for jesting?
I don't. But for the past hour, I have done nothing but repeat the same story over and over again.
For which you have no evidence.
Yes, and neither do you. But you know, that's the great thing about religious idiots like you. You always pick the story you like most. Now go ahead. Get that pretty little mask on my face already. I'm sure Aeonir would enjoy that as much as seeing elven mages raped by Leonider soldiers.
Heresy. This is heresy.
Area of Finnenmere. You are hereby found guilty of breaking the new laws by using magic to slay 3 soldiers of the royal army. The punishment will be death by the pike and shall be carried out by the morrow. The trial is over.
That was really awkward walk.
That's tough.
What do you make of this?
I don't know. She might be speaking the truth, or she might be lying. But it's 2 witnesses against her word, so I guess the sentence was only fair.
Who's that woman? The older one?
You don't know? Alright, now that surprises me. That was Amaria Leonider, the only surviving member of House Leonider. All of her sons died in the final battle of the Nortander army against your father's rebels.
She seemed to be very upset by what the elves said about Aeonir.
Yeah, no wonder. She's one of the most fervent followers of the purity. Probably also one of the reasons why they could get so much influence within the crown. House Leonider was one of the greatest armies in Nortander. But let's go, shall we? I wouldn't want to keep the Lord Marshal waiting any longer.
Did we just pick the Iron Mask? How does it work? Of all the inventions of the modern age, perhaps none is as devastating as the Iron Mask, used primarily by the purity of light. The solid Iron Mask is more complex than its name implies. The mask severs the connection between the wearer and magic, effectively disabling a mage's talent. The Purity has been known to use the Iron Mask on mages it manages to capture. What does it do? Connection between wearer and magic, okay. The mask, at its core, is a means of torture. While known instances are still difficult to confirm, given this guild's limited access to the Purity's records, it is estimated that 1/3 of cases result in unintended brain rupture and instant death. This is perhaps the best outcome for a victim. The cause of this reaction is unknown. One theory is the internal conflict between the mask's power and the mage's strong connection to magic overpowers the body. More studies and observations from the Iron Mask's ability are needed to refine this theory. For other victims, the Iron Mask is a slow and unmerciful death. Unable to see or use their magic, a mage is all but guaranteed to lose their sanity over time. It can take weeks for a victim to waste away as ashes slowly dull and the body wanes from lack of use. The end result is always death, often due to starvation, dehydration, or accidental injury from bouts of delusional exertion. It's a Cossack of the Creators Guild. Sounds like fun. What's this? There's the exit.
Now would you look at that? Let's see.
This place looks cool though.
Interesting.
What the hell? Why are they not leaving? Oh shit, he got stuck between two dudes. I think we leveled. Yeah. For what though? We didn't do shit. Damnation. Got a heal, we got the disrupt. I could get a shield as well, but I do want to get some spells going. Single target, area of effect, single target. And this guy, the archer, dwarven mine, ricochet, single target. What is this? First aid kit. Bleeding. Places a trap in target area. After 5 seconds, the trap becomes armed and explodes once an enemy steps onto it, dealing heavy damage to all enemies caught in the blast. Increases maximum health by 5%. Discipline.
Now would you look at that?
No city of Nortander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian keep, the seat of the crown. Built into the Hibernian ruins that once crowned King's Mountain.
Yes?
Yes, that's it. Now again. Remember, eyes locked onto your opponent.
In the midst of the keep, like a lithic giant challenging the sky, stands the Grey Tower. Though not the highest of towers, it is no doubt the most important, as it houses both the Hall of War and the Hall of Justice.
You know, Tahar, there's something I've been wondering about lately.
What?
All this, the army, the Wolf Guard, the crown, does it fulfill you?
What do you mean?
Just, never mind. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Interesting.
Acknowledged.
travel to Grey Keep Undercroft.
Understood.
Let's see.
What are those scrolls? Mage's Note Vision. The great noble houses be sung by the greatest bard. A jolly piece of writing by Parthon and Everlightian bard. Imagine, if you will, 5 noble houses, 5 guests at a grand banquet. I don't know if you pronounce the T, whatever. Called Fiara. Allow me to introduce you to House Leonider. Our party hosts a woman wealthy and well endowed, to whom all must honor. Her home is Greyfell, capital of all Northander. Keeps a map of the family tree denoting every hierarchy of her large house in her back pocket. Very unpopular with the servants, insists upon following a myriad of protocols set forth by her ancestors. House Iskander, the smiling thief at the banquet table, even as he laughs at our host's jokes, he's pocketing the silverware, hails from Everlight. Strikes a deal with the traitor Isamo Tahar behind House Leonider's back. After the Mage Wars, his noted absence throws his lands into chaos. House Wolfgar, a harsh, rugged man who looks out of place at the banquet, leaves his war club on the table. Cannot wait for the frivolity to end so he can return to his home in the northwest. If the other guests speak to him, it is only out of necessity. House Halit, adorned from head to toe in moonsilver steel, owing to her strong trade relations with the dwarfs. A charming woman, too charming, does an excellent job of convincing the uninformed of the great size of her lands near the Windwall Mountains. House Utran, the most dashing man at the banquet. His gaze is intense and fierce. His chiseled jaw is grisly with stubble, may have caused several ladies in waiting to faint as he entered the room. Avoid the attention and Northander politics like a fox running from a hunt, as told by Parthon, the greatest bard. Okay, what is this? Mage's Note Vision. Throughout my travels, I have met many a scholar of magic. Some claim that it is the mage's indomitable will that determines his magical abilities, while others believe it to be physical prowess, and others still the power of thought. It is true that magic draws on the entirety of a person. Body, mind, spirit, all are vital to a mage's ability. Yet without vision, a mage may attain only a fragment of real mastery. For it is vision and ambition that drives all else. What motivates the development of the body, the mind, and the spirit? A vision of purpose, as tangible as the weave of magic between a mage's fingers. One lacking such vision can never be more than merely proficient. So in all magical pursuits, find first your vision, focus on what must be achieved, and all else will follow. Let your ambition drive you, and success will be yours. For Hale, adventurer and scholar. Oh, that's beautiful. Where is he though? Is he dead? What happened to all his successes? Can we? It's really weird. We can't. Even though it's open. No, it's not. Is that not? Yeah.
us. All right, here we go. Ready to go in?
You sound nervous.
Nervous? No. Never mind. Come on, let's go in.
The Hall of War is not only where most of Northander politics are conducted, but also where emissaries and diplomats from other empires are first received when visiting Greykeep. It is easy to understand the reason. Once one has walked on the marble floors, through the gilded arches, and beneath the eyes of the many statues that adorn its giant halls.
I said dismissed.
But all we need is more time. The cure is within reach, and we...
You've had your time, and what did you achieve? Nothing. People die as we speak, and if we do not stop this plague right now, it'll wipe out all of... Once you've found a cure, fine, we will use it. But for now, this is the only way.
I understand, Lord Marshal. Forgive me for my failure.
Dismissed.
That's it, there's nothing else to take. Let's see what we picked here. The Battle of Stone Bay. When one thinks of Northander's military, one often thinks of the might of her armies, rather than her naval forces. It is, after all, the armies of the major houses that figure most frequently in the annals of war, yet one of the most important battles in Northander's long history was fought not on land but at sea in the Battle of Stone Bay. The Imperians had long coveted Northanders as a land of opportunity and conquest, even as their emperor made overtures of peace to the loyal court in Greyfell. They planned for invasion, knowing that the Northander forces could assemble faster than they could cross the sea to Fiara. The Imperians relied upon secrecy and deceit to keep their motives hidden. On an early summer morning, scouts spotted an armada of ships on the horizon near Stone Bay. Admiral Ilbertus the Bassayer, commander of the naval forces in the area, mustered the ships scattered around the bay. He knew that if the appearance of warships were a surprise, help was not coming. Only their few dozen ships stood between Imperia and the conquest of their homeland. The Northander navy was outnumbered and ill-prepared for an attack. The bay was filled with smoke as ships burned and drowned. Still, the admiral knew the bay better than the invaders and used this knowledge to direct the remaining ships to follow his must. As the wind changed direction, as was common in that region, the Northander ships outmaneuvered the Imperians. Admiral de Basset directed his ship, the Juggernaut, straight into the enemy's flagship. As the two ships collided, Northander troops boarded and seized the ship. With the Imperian admiral captured, the battle was over. Not a single Imperian soldier had set foot upon Northander soil. Wow, that's weird. I mean, why did they surrender if they were outnumbering them? Yes. Chickens.
Understood.
It's a good thing there is sound, like proximity. A lot of the games don't do that, which is super annoying. No matter how far you are, it's always super loud.
Interesting. Lord Marshal, General Noria, you wanted to see us?
We did. Sentenza?
Yes. What do you know about the Bloodburn?
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
So, our commitment to secrecy worked for a change. That's refreshing.
The Bloodburn is a plague. The first time we heard about it was about 3 months ago. For almost a moon's turn now, every capable alchemist of Greyfell and Everlight has been searching for a cure. And there are rumors that the elves, the dwarves, and even the greenskins are affected by it as well. Problem is, we are nowhere near a solution. And recently there's been a massive outbreak at a village near Greyfell, Leonon.
And am I right to assume that this bloodburn is lethal?
Absolutely. It's by far the most dangerous plague EO has seen since the Red Fever. It corrupts a person's blood, hence the name. It starts with a light fever and some nausea. Within a week, people will bleed from their mouths and their eyes. We don't know what causes it, and so far, no medicine has shown to help. Once the first symptoms show, it goes quickly. The blood forms blisters, which eventually burst open, and by then, the fever already causes an excruciating pain. After that, it's over quickly. Within the next few days, the victim will bleed out like a slaughtered pig.
Tiara's breath.
Indeed.
Any idea what causes it? How does it spread?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know. Some things seem to suggest that it's contagious, whereas some alchemists believe the infections occur at random.
At random?
Well, not entirely. Apparently there's a pattern, but it seems almost too ridiculous to say it.
The infected we've talked to, many of them have reported hearing, I don't know how to put it, noises around where the infection must have taken place.
Noises?
Yes, some of them even said it sounded like a voice. Superstitious nonsense, of course. But it might suggest that it's more than a mere disease, which is troubling.
A curse. That is what you're suggesting, isn't it?
A curse? No. If anything, I think it might be some kind of magical anomaly. However, you're not here to muse about the causes of the plague. We have scholars settle that. You're here because the Wolf Guard will set out on a mission. Sent answer.
We have to find a way to contain the outbreak in that village, Leonon. If the infections reach Greyfell, we will be faced with a catastrophe that will make the Mage Wars look like a pleasant dream. Thus, we, together with a small division of Nortander soldiers, will travel to Leonon and assess the situation and see what we can do.
What's my role in this?
What kind of question is that? You're a member of the Wolf Guard and this is a royal mission. End of story.
Okay.
If the bloodburn is deadly, how do we protect ourselves when we get into the contaminated territory?
Again, we haven't understood the bloodburn's distribution pattern yet, so there's a chance it'll not affect you anyway. But to make sure, our alchemists have prepared a concoction that's supposed to protect against the infection.
Understood. When do we set out?
Tomorrow at first light. Just get your things and your potion from the alchemist downstairs. His name is Albertus de Reims. Then meet me at the gate when you're ready. Anything else, Lord Marshal Arendir?
No. Just solve the problem.
We will.
Let's see.
Fire resistance potions. Wait a minute, is it in this room? I don't think so. Go to the Grey Tower. No. Oh, I think yes.
In the midst of the keep, like a lithic giant challenging the sky, stands the Grey Tower. Though not the highest of towers.
Orders?
Are you Albertus de Reims?
Depends on who's asking.
Corporal Carpel and Corporal Tahar, Wolfguard. We were told you can give us a medicine that can protect against the bloodburn?
Ah, so that's you. Yes, here are your potions. Drink 2 sips of it 2 hours before entering the contaminated zone. It lasts for about 7 hours.
And it works?
Of course it works. Just make sure to never go over my suggested dose, otherwise it can be lethal. Now, is there anything else? If not, I've got business to attend to.
No, that was all. Thank you.
Of course.
We actually see those? I don't think so.
Now would you look at that?
No city of Nortander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian keep, the seat of the crown. Built into the Hibernian ruins that once crowned King's Mountain, its walls...
Now again, remember, eyes locked onto your opponent.
Crazy chick is still training. Leonon. I don't know what the hell. It shows us like we are supposed to go really far away. These gates, I think.
1, 2, 1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it.
Understood.
Wait a minute. Can we still fight the dudes that we lost to? No, I think not.
No. It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy. Again.
And the camera is so awkward because of all these buildings. What's with these drunk birds? Why are they just hovering? Dust crawler tower shield. Dude, the camera is so awkward. I don't remember if this game has any mods support. I need to see if there may be some kind of a way to make the camera phase through the buildings and make them fade. It would be super helpful. But I guess we're not gonna be around the city a lot since there's the RTS part where we need to fight and shit.
There you are. Ready?
Not yet.
Well then, hurry.
Okay, Geralt, chill. Anything here to steal?
There you are. Ready?
We are.
Good. Then let's go get the others. We have a long journey ahead of us.
The world map is used to travel from region to region. You can transition to the world map almost any time in the game as long as you don't control currently active RTS base, or a cutscene is playing. Simply open it by clicking globe button at the top right corner of the screen. When you leave a map, your current quest progress is saved and can be continued anytime when you return. Party and faction selection. Before heading out on a mission, this is where you can select which companions to take with you and which faction to support you on the battlefield. Some missions can only be played with a certain faction. Bringing along different companions or factions may slightly impact the narrative, so choose wisely. It's a pretty map. Oh shit, we sold everything. These guys are here. Leveled up. Single target, increases HP. I think he's using, yeah, he's dual wielding. Wait a minute, can you travel? Oh, well. Seems like I have to travel to Lianon. So we're gonna bring our main guy, right? Wait a minute, what? You can bring all of them anyways. You have to bring the main guy. What is this?
Wide swathes of green, fertile soil, lakes and rivers rich in fish. The people of Lianon, a small village in the meadowlands of Leonida, have long led a peaceful life. Now the tides have turned. According to word of mouth, the village has been struck by the blood burn. It is your mission to ascertain these rumors' veracity and act accordingly.
Saying is that I just don't understand why people always act that way. I mean,
Quiet. We're here.
This is Lianon? Huh, looks pretty serene.
Still.
What about our troops? Should we wait for them to catch up?
No. Our first task is to assess the situation anyway. How bad is it and how many are infected? Once we have a clearer picture, we'll act accordingly.
Meaning?
We'll see.
I'm ready.
Claimed reward? The hell? Composite bow. One-handed slash. It's a little bit better for this guy.
Yes.
Got another garbage bow. Can you cross here? I think so.
Let's go. Right away.
They will fall.
What is it?
Take them down!
Acknowledged. Will do.
For the queen! Here!
What is that? A goblin. They're fucking yellow. Now they just have mediocre resistance to everything.
For the crown!
Whatever's necessary.
Goblin meat. The tree must have hit the man while he was on all fours looking for something.
Interesting. Let's see.
Looking for something?
Interesting.
One-handed rusty hatchet. Common white robe. Bunch of trash. I don't see anything. I can't wait to play the standalone because you have 2 extra faction. I saw some people still play online, so we might do a few matches. But that will take me a while to finish this game. Hopefully I don't get stuck in game-breaking bugs. And then what is that? Hostate. Also mediocre at everything. Oh, he... okay. We gotta take him out. There we go. He's a healer.
I need help!
Whoa! Wait a minute. Shit.
Alright. As you command.
Too much damage.
What do we need?
What is it?
This is over.
Yes?
Is there a way to stop him from engaging, like, stances?
Alright. I'll stay put.
I'm ready.
Okay, just telling him to stop.
They will fall.
Yes.
Hmm?
Now would you look at that? Understood. Got it.
Stay alert.
Oh, this map seems to be quite big, actually. Bunch of wolves.
For the queen!
What's next?
Boys, I need help! I can't focus! Charge!
Oh, they've hit like fucking trucks, man.
I need help! Yeah! You don't know who you're messing with.
Yes. Interesting.
Orders?
What is that? That's the party level? Hero party level, yeah. Okay. Whoops. Dropped it on the ground, doing nothing.
Will do. Let's see.
Is that book? Is it the same thing? An essay? No, it's something else, I think. No, actually, it's the same thing. Wait a minute, why is there the same book here? Yep, we already read this one. Fucking guys publishing books now.
Alright.
Ragged cloth, blistered feet. They look like refugees.
All that time stationed in Greatkeep almost made me forget how many of them are still out there. Damn that bloody war.
Yes, Geralt. Still very confused by the camera direction on the minimap.
Whatever's necessary.
Blazes! I need help! For the crowd! Alright, I'll stay put.
You really need to put them really far away, I see. Is there like... Oh, there we go. You toggle it here. I didn't see that. Oh, it's like an attack move, but that is actually defensive aggressive.
Interesting.
8 Constitution. Oh, there we go. This guy can use it. 50 HP, immunity versus critical hits, and interrupt. Sight range reduced by 50. Looks so stupid, but hey, man. It looks like that, looks like a woodpecker, but wait a minute. He reminds me of a different cartoon, though. Could it be Rick and Morty? Did they have those small blue birds? Or was it a different cartoon? Maybe, I don't remember.
Yes.
Now would you look at that?
Mage Wars. Didn't we read this one as well? What the hell is going on here? Reinforced, what is this? Gambison? Should prove more than agreeable to soldiers. Well, it's kind of trash. What is this? Did we read this? No, I don't think so. The Mage Wars, while there is much debate on the tensions and conflicts that contributed to the Mage Wars, scholars generally agree the war's origin can be traced to the failed attempt on the life of rebel mage Isamu Tahar. In the depths of the abandoned fortress of House Vestel, General Sentenza Noria tried to nip the burgeoning mage rebellion in the bud. In the end, the general failed, and soon after, the conflict started in earnest. Rumors circulated that while the general failed to kill Tahar, he rescued none other than Tahar's child. It is said that the child betrayed Tahar, and for this came under the protection of General Noria. The most outlandish of rumors even claim that the general trained Tahar's child himself and inducted them into the royal army. Rumors aside, the rebellion grew into an 8-year-long bloody war. House Utran, Leonider, Wolfgar, and Halit remained loyal to the crown. Only House Iskander, second most powerful house in Northander, allied with Tahar and the rebel mages. What is this? Lot, Iskander, leader of the Great House, dared to attempt to usurp the crown for even greater power. House Iskander's gamble did not pay off. As the war dragged on, it became clear that the rebel mages were slowly losing. Isamu Tahar, realizing this, began a search for the 5 tomes, ancient relics that were said to grant its owner immense magical power. Tahar succeeded in finding 3 of the 5 tomes. With the relics in hand, he launched a final desperate assault against Greyfell. It is said the crown received an anonymous warning about the surprise attack on the capital. and that this warning saved the city from utter destruction. Even with the warning, the battle still claimed many lives. Tahar, with his enhanced magical ability, summoned a dragon to destroy Greyfell. Fire and death fell upon the capital. The dragon was finally slain by none other than the queen, armed with the famed Hibernian spear. Though the battle was devastating on both sides, by the time the clash of swords and cries of the dying grew silent, Isama Tahar lay dead. Without their leader, the Mage Rebellion was finished. The war at last was over. Okay. Cool story, bro. Who's that? Standing with that bubble.
Let's see.
Now would you look at that? A respectable soldier, right in our humble encampment. How can I help?
Who are you people? We didn't expect to find someone that far out in the wild.
Who we are? Well, we like to call ourselves the Travelers, though most would probably refer to us as refugees. Orphans of the war, if you're feeling poetic. Tramps, if you aren't.
Are we supposed to talk to them? I don't know.
So, you're the leader?
Well, I'm definitely the one with the most winters on my back, and I guess that made people trust me. For better or worse.
Where are you from, then? I take it your city got destroyed in the war.
City? Town's more like it. Mistvale, it was called. We aren't all from there, though. Just me and that red-headed girl over there, Elaine. But yes, it got destroyed. I still feel like all this is just a bad dream sometimes. I spent my entire life there, and now it's gone. Burnt to the ground by Isamo Tahar's defilers. It's a tragedy. But to answer your question, most of these folks I met on the road, and we just stuck together. It's easier to survive in numbers.
I see. But why stay on the road? Why not try your luck in, I don't know, Everlight perhaps? Greyfell?
Did you really just ask that? Of course we'd rather be behind thick walls with a roof over our heads. But what do you think the odds are of the guards letting a group of ragged vagrants through their precious gates? I learned it the hard way. You see, this is why we came to Leonon, a village, and we only heard the best about it from a traveler. And now it got taken by a bloody plague. If fate exists, it has a damn bad sense of humor.
Well, good luck to you people. We need to push on now.
Wait, I don't know how to say this, but something happened and we don't really know what to do. Could you spare a moment and help us?
What is it?
It's actually quite simple. We were betrayed by one of our own, a young fellow named Gilbert. He was responsible for giving out food to everyone in the camp. Long story short, he stole from us. When our provisions were running low, we decided that we needed to cut the rations. But Gilbert didn't accept it, so he just took half of our provisions and ran off.
I'll see what I can do. Do you think he's still in the area?
I'm sure of it. It only just happened last night, and with them elven folk around, he wouldn't dare to go far. Thank you, soldiers. It's good to know that the Crown still cares about us.
She does.
He's like, he asks her all about the bad shit, and then he's like, oh well, yeah, your life sucks, I gotta go.
Interesting.
A pumpkin.
Of course.
Now these are the tracks of the thief.
Understood.
Yeah. We're on the trail. Obviously.
Got it.
Understood.
As you command.
Are you Gilbert?
What?
Well, we were sent here by Mother Kalia from the refugee camp in the south. I'm searching for a certain Gilbert who stole rations and left them to starve in the wilderness.
I don't know any Gilbert. Now, please.
Hi, Gilby. Who are those men? Do they have any news of Mary? She should be back from the marketplace by now.
Dad, not now.
Kill me.
Blazes. I knew this wouldn't end well. I'm Gilbert, and I stole the provisions. Just didn't think they'd send a sellsword after me. Now, please, if you're here to kill us, just get it over with, will you? Me and my old man have suffered enough already.
Why did you do it? Steal the provisions?
So she didn't tell you. Figures. Well, then I will. Mother Callier, the wise old woman, after the provisions ran low, she cut the rations.
We know that much already.
Also that her plan was to cut the rations for my father entirely? Because he was dying already and it would be mercy? I tried to tell her that it wasn't too late for him, but she wouldn't listen. So in the end, I had no choice. I took Dad, packed all the food I could carry and left. I honestly hope they all rot in the claws of Nor for turning their back on us.
It's kind of weird. They didn't really get far. It seems like right around the corner. What's wrong with your father? Your father mentioned a Mary?
Your father mentioned a Mary. Is it more than just the two of you?
What? Oh, no. Mary was the name of my mother. She died 2 years ago when our village was overrun. Dad has been, well, seeing her for the past couple of days, and I just don't have the heart to remind him that she's dead.
What's wrong with your father anyway?
I'm no apothecary, so I couldn't tell you. He's been getting worse for the last few months, but it started getting really bad around 2 weeks ago. Could you believe that he was once the strongest man in the village? Now look at him. He doesn't even recognize me half of the time. I won't lie. It's hard for the two of us.
Settle the dilemma.
Are you
Guess
Gilbert?
What?
Well, we were sent here by...
I guess I need to,
Dad, not...
what the hell?
Kill me.
Blazes. Now,
This whole
please.
Why did
line.
you...
Also, I tried to tell her that it...
We'll split. Keep the provisions.
We'll split. Give me one half of the provisions, and you can keep the rest. I'll tell Mother Kalia you lost the rest of it in the river.
You... But... Hi. Hi, of course. I should be grateful. Here, this...
Forget about it. You'll hand over all of these sacks right now, and we'll take them back to the refugees. Tahar, don't test my patience. His father is sick, all right. But he would have left those people out in the wilderness to starve to death. He doesn't deserve any mercy.
Well, and your death on him.
Wow.
But I guess there's nothing I can do. Here's the rations. Take them. And tell that bloody old wench she'll burn in the fires of Bogagor for this. Dad? We need to go now. I'll carry you, so just hang in there, will you? You need to.
Go.
Oh, Geralt is an asshole.
Yes, we will.
Was that really necessary?
You can't legitimize a crime like that, regardless of the reasons. And when did I ask for your opinion?
I'm sorry, sir.
No need.
What an asshole, man. What do you mean? Fucking bitch. Cut off the food supply on the old man. Are you kidding me? Should have brought them back, told the bitch to share the food, and be over with it. And since he's a general, how about go back to the city and bring some fucking food? What a douchebag.
Stay alert.
Of course.
You're breaking my heart, Geralt.
Good to see you back, soldier. Any luck with the provisions yet?
Let's talk about Gilbert first. I don't want to do
Here's
about
the food.
that.
We made sure Gilbert won't bother you again.
Let me see. Blazes. Yes. That's almost all of it. Wait a moment. Here. Take this. It's something I took from a dead mage we found on the roadside. I was going to sell it, but it's the least we can do for you.
Thank you. Best of luck to you and your people.
And to you.
All right, that was the last distraction. Let's get back to the task at hand.
Understood.
What did she give us? She gave something of a mage? Oh well, it seems like we leveled up. So we got a single target and we have Blizzard. Kinda curious to check this out. Deals ice damage. Also you have here self-targeted Frost Shell. Can't move, attack, or cast immune against all types of damage. 7 seconds. Interesting. Area of effect. Fireball. 99 damage. Single target 198 damage. That's a lot of damage. So yeah, kind of if I level Constitution, I think I could get a helmet, but maybe there is some kind of a hoodie that you can wear. So I'm a bit curious. Based weapons and abilities also increases your focus regeneration. Also increases your innate magical resistances. I don't get it though. What the weapon that I'm using is not. It is, but it's not like when you give them strength and they have like a melee weapon, you can see how the damage increases. Oh well. $105 HP, 139. Let's see what this guy has access to. Single target. Increase all auto attack damage by 4%. Quite interesting. You could basically invest in his damage, but not in anything else here. This is melee weapons. What is this? Increased critical hit chance. So we could do this. And this. And then unlock the other stuff here. Inflict bonus damage with ranged weapons. What do we need for this? Actually, there we go. This is better. Inflict bonus damage with ranged weapons and dexterity. We got these two guys. This is the shield guy, okay. Auto attack leech. Hold to arms, increases all resistances. This is focus regeneration. Let's do some leech. So based on strength.
Orders?
Cars party level 7. Using two-handers. I could use two-handers with him. Yes, I think. Can we switch his weapons now? Because previously I couldn't. No, I can't. Kinda sucks. You know what? Let's increase his HP by 5% for damage.
Orders?
So there's other areas I think to see, but let's go to that village and see what's up.
Will do.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Battle staff.
Got it.
Of course.
What the? Elves?
Salangar, who are you? And what by Ellen's reigns are you doing here?
Senten Zenoria, General of the Wolf Guard, and we'll be the ones asking the questions. This is Nortander territory.
Wolf? Oh, I see. Then talk to our scryer, Elion, Evran. I believe she will want to have a word with you.
So do I.
Understood.
Let's see what the hell is going on. Wait a minute. Claim reward. What is this? 50 HP, 30 HP, 5 focus. Ring Amulet of Vitality. Wait a minute. This guy's, wasn't this cast powerful healing spell when used? Oh, it's a healing spell. What's this guy? This guy has that revive talisman, right? That we used once already.
Yes.
Yeah, this guy doesn't have anything. Oh, I was looking here. Wait a minute, what? Oh, it's an amulet, not a talisman. My bad.
Made up your mind?
The Wolf Guard. Huh. This will be interesting.
What are you doing here? This is Nortander territory.
It is, and we are aware of that. But I'm afraid recent developments have made our presence necessary.
Spare me the verbiage. What's the meaning of this?
As you might know, this village has been struck by the Bloodburn. We are here to investigate.
So wait a minute, you have orcs, elves, humans, and I think that's it. And then in the expansion standalone, you have dwarves and what's the other faction? I forgot.
Well, investigating is also what we're here for. Maybe we could join forces.
I appreciate the notion, but I'm afraid this won't be possible.
Why?
Because I know what you came here to do, and it's a mistake.
What do you mean?
All right, that's enough. We're here by order of the Queen, and according to the White Mist Treaty, you will now step...
You're not.
What?
The White Mist Treaty was struck between the Moorhere Scryers and Queen Aeolith. You are acting under the orders of Lord Marshal Arendir, to whom we have sworn no loyalty. Or should I say, Lord Anger and those mage-slaughtering purity fanatics who are really making the laws of your country now.
The purity has nothing to do with this. We are here to prevent the bloodburn from spreading.
Well, we will take care of that. Now leave, or I will make you.
Was that a threat?
It was. You have 5 minutes to get back to where you came from. Then our archers will open fire. Leave.
Don't see any archers. Oh, there are actually 5 minutes.
All right.
Find a place for an outpost. Shit. Well, this is definitely not a place for an outpost. Maybe where we came from. This field? I don't know.
Word is spreading rapidly, and those purity lunatics are using it to their advantage.
I guess you don't like them.
No. And I think Arendir's way of handling them is dangerous.
Oh,
Take them
oh.
down! Damn it! I need healing.
It's getting butchered.
Yes.
Step away, get out.
I'll hold the line.
Charge!
What is it? Pray tell.
Charge!
Oops. I ran into a bunch of wolves.
Let's see. Understood.
Oh, giant insects.
For the crown!
Okay.
You'll regret this. Easy.
You read my mind.
Killed one of our heroes.
Oops.
They will fall.
Wait a minute, he just stood up. I know that you can pick them up, but that just kind of surprised me.
Whatever necessary.
Do they keep spawning them or something? Seems like that.
Blazes! I need help! They killed one of our heroes.
On your feet, soldier. We're not Redway.
Oh, the numbers. I was confused in the beginning. I thought that that number is something you can.
Killed one of our heroes.
Wow. Well, this guy's using his amulet or talisman or whatever. Wait a minute. We're getting wrecked. Holy shit. This is the first time I'm actually getting wrecked. Yeah, they keep spawning ads. I didn't notice that. We need to take the big dudes first.
Wide swathes of green.
Stay alert.
For the queen! Take them! Ah! They will fall.
Let's go.
Charge! For the
Easy.
Charge! Take them down!
Stay alert.
Make it quick! Heal it now! Charge! Yeah! For the crown! Take them down! Ah! Charge!
Easy.
I don't know if this is a good time for doing this, since the elves are getting hostile. So maybe this is not a good time to kill bugs.
Right away. Onwards.
Fucking things.
troops got up. Good.
General Noria, what's the matter? Is something wrong?
Look up ahead and you'll see. We have unwanted company. Where's the rest of you?
At the crossroads, sir. Waiting for your word.
Good. Then send them in. The elves won't let us into the village, so we'll force them to. If we do it right, they won't stand a chance. Anselm, you'll help me develop a strategy. Corporal Tahar, you will oversee the setting up of the outpost. What's your name?
Seamark, sir. Gerald Seamark.
And you grew up here, right?
That is correct, sir.
Good. Then you know the area. Now, let's get started. If these damned more here want blood, they shall have it.
Fuck yeah, let's kill some elves. Up to Gerald. First base. Blah blah blah. It is never too early to start training an army. So that's... Wait a minute, what? Oh, we need to talk to him first.
You're Corporal Tahar, I assume.
Yeah. Any advice on how to get started?
We should probably stock up on provisions first. I suggest we send out some men to hunt and do some wood cutting.
Got it.
And be sure to task some of our men to take care of transporting the resources, too. If everyone is assigned to a specific job, there'll be no one left to do that.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Okay. I'm curious about one thing. Is there a way to increase the fucking minimap? Let me see. I'm gonna... Spellforce 3 increase minimap size. Is it there mods or something for this? So small I can't see shit. O key gives a zoomed minimap, so use this until there will be a new feature. There's no new feature though. Let's see. Oh. Right. That's like a...
That's just how it is.
That fucking guy says it's just how it is. Yeah, man. I feel the same. Fucking sucks. Wait a minute. Conceal outlines. Neutral allies. Nothing about the minimap, is there? Campaign difficulty, circle mage. Pretty nice how many. Oh, I thought they would have a lot of languages as well for voice. Default simple ally enemy. I guess maybe I'm curious if you do the UI scale. That kind of increases the minimap, but the fucking minimap, it makes the whole thing bigger. But that definitely increases it, right? I don't know. If we compare this and this. I don't know. Well, I guess I'll have to break my fucking eyes. Because you need to see where the resources are. Wasn't there like... lodging cabin? Oh, when you build you can see, so that's that. 14... Well, that's a no-brainer that you need to build it here, I guess, right? Notifications are messages that appear next to your minimap and in RTS mode. They inform you about important events. Click on them, blah blah blah. You can rotate it as well. Oh, wait a minute. Kinda seems that you can build it anywhere, but not really. It's most of the area, some stuff is blocking construction. Lodging cabin. Logging or lodging? I don't know how you pronounce it. 200 food. Doesn't really show any food in. Oh, wait a minute. Hunts game and provides. Wasn't there like a general indicator of how much food you have in an area.
Building completed.
Eight. Oh, that's the pig, and that's it? It says 8. It's like nothing. Guess they're hunting, so they might. I don't know if you're supposed to build it in an area where they go somewhere. Let's see if we build it here. That's 200 food. I guess that's what they have access to in this area. The game.
I'm ready.
Need him and him on number 1, you and you on number 2.
Well then.
Somehow
Chop,
that messed up.
Let's get to work.
Why do I select everyone? That is so weird.
What's next?
Made up your mind? Orders?
Yes.
There we go. Or to Gerald, enter Leanon. Something's coming. Oh, those are bugs.
Pray tell.
Now would you look at that?
Corporal, did you send out hunters already?
Yeah, and they already found some game. I also tasked a couple of men to gather wood, as you suggested. What's next?
Good question. I suggest you head out and see if you find more suitable spots to establish outposts. Closer to the elves, preferably. The more territory we control, the easier it will be to win the battle.
Makes sense.
Expanding by conquering new sectors is paramount.
Set up outposts. We need to gain more ground.
Agreed.
Okay, in order to expand, explore the map with your hero party and look for flags. These indicate spot where a new outpost can be erected. Flags only appear while you have a hero selected. Okay, to build an outpost and claim sector for yourself, select a hero and click the flag. Okay. Well, it shows us take a new sector. Can we build anything? Meanwhile, no.
What is it?
There's a sector in the back. It seems like there's something in the front as well.
As you command.
Interesting.
An old shack, most likely a hunter's cabin. There's rotten smell coming from the inside.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's a good spot.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Change resources if they are directly connected. Be sure to upgrade your outpost to increase the number of workers available in that sector. Okay. I do remember a little of this. A little bit of this.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
$168 wood. I don't remember if they actually clear the trees. So now I think they're carrying the planks over there to build. Now, in order to upgrade this, more workers, you need to upgrade this. Oh, you need food and planks. So you upgrade the outpost, you get more workers. Okay, right. So right now there's one here, and how much does it provide? Seems like it provides 4, I'm not sure. We'll see. I want to let it finish before I talk to him. Probably at some point it's gonna trigger the elves to attack us. Okay, yeah, so 4? Yeah, 4. Food on this one. No food on this one. There's still some food on this one to be gained. Okay, let's talk to them.
Yes? Any news?
Yes. We set up some new outposts, as you suggested. What now?
Well, I guess now is the time to arm our men and prepare them for the attack. In other words, we should put up a barrack.
Then that's what we'll do.
Human watchtower, human stoneworks, human barracks. Stoneworks. So I think stone is here, yeah. Let's invest in this area, but wait a minute. Where can they approach us from?
Completed.
There's several areas to get to us, right?
So much to do, so little time.
+5 maximum population. I think one upgrade is gonna cover it.
What's next?
Let's kill that bug.
For the queen! Take them down!
Building completed.
Most factions have buildings that act as stationary defense. These can be manned. Gather some stone by constructing a stoneworks near a quarry, then build one or more towers to defend your base against attacks by the elves. Placement of a tower can fend off enemies far more effectively when built at a choke point rather than out in the open. Choke point. Alright. Oh shit. That cancels everyone. Let's put 3 more since we're getting wood from other places. Hunting cabin.
So much to do.
Wow, you need 5 stones for the towers. Let's see, were there 2 other areas? I guess we should build a barracks. Some barracks.
Take a sec.
Yes, that's a good spot.
Fucking bugs.
Yes.
They're gonna ruin it. Let's check this area. There was a bridge or something here. It was borked. What's the deal with this bridge?
Let's see.
We lost a sector, Commander.
Wouldn't it be wise to expand into the Northern Territory too? That might give us an advantage over the elves.
Probably, but there's no way on Io we'll get a cart through that river. Let's get someone to repair the bridge first.
Okay, wait a minute. On some maps, you will find neutral buildings. These are usually situated in non-starting sectors and belong to neither faction. A human arsonist, human recruit. Let's get back here for a second. Neutral buildings fulfill a variety of purposes, while some, such as broken bridge or debris, are simply obstacles that can be cleared by assigning workers to them. Others may allow you to recruit special units or grant you access to special ability and thus provide a unique tactical advantage in battle. There was something here that lists some recruits, build towers. You have found a special building that needs to be charged before using it. Assign workers to this building. Oh. Using the sector it is in or unassigning of workers from it will slowly decrease its acquired charge. Also, you need to assign some dudes to fix that. Wait a minute, where are those assigned workers coming from? Which region?
Well then.
Here? Yeah, okay. What does the barracks cost? If it's only wood, I might build another one. I don't know if there is a point to it. Got 26 stones already. I actually don't know where they're gonna be attacking from, and I think another barracks might be a good thing. Let's start getting recruits.
Alright then, let's get to it.
Units in squad, 3 population required. Oh, but you're limited by population.
Let's get to it.
Does this increase our population? Yeah, maximum population plus 5. Requires blueprint. So to have a big army,
So little time.
we need to get more territories.
Well then.
Yeah, I have no fucking clue where to build this. They were talking about choke points, but we'll see how this goes, I guess. Let's put these 2 buildings to control 5. Yo, I don't know if you order in both when you click. Let's see. You don't order in both. Wait a minute, there are no units there. Oh, it requires more dudes to be inside. Maybe it speeds up
So little time.
when you build another one, but I'm not sure. Let's see, that slows down. Let's see if it speeds that up. No. Okay, it doesn't speed that up.
That should work.
Okay. Or what was the point? It can train here as well. So we could run it like this.
Alright then, let's get to it. This will be a masterpiece. So much to do, so little time.
All right. We're being attacked. This is in a good spot now. Let's go talk to the general.
For the crown!
I don't know what the fuck.
You done over here messing
Alright then, let's get to it.
Commander.
That was quick. Let's get that other territory.
Understood. Whatever's necessary.
Shit, my dudes just ran into that mess as well. We don't have time to collect this. We'll collect it another time. Actually, send him out.
I'm ready.
Yes, that's a good spot.
Yes, will do. Interesting.
Collecting goblins' meat or
The
some
outpost
shit.
has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Okay, this is bordering with them, so who's that? I think you can hit those supply caravans if I'm not wrong. Fuck it, let's just charge them.
For the crowd!
I think it takes forever to destroy a structure without catapults.
Understood.
Where are my heroes?
Huh?
Charge!
Orders? Yes.
Orders as you command. Charge!
Bill Towers talk to Sentenza. We're supposed to talk, but meanwhile we're just attacking these guys.
I need healing.
Shit, I'm getting shot in the back.
Acknowledged.
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Yes.
All right.
Let's get out of there.
Need something?
We're being attacked.
Rather. Yes,
Charge!
will do.
Let's talk to him for a second.
We're being
Where is he?
attacked.
Yeah. I know we're building. What? Oh, there's another guy here. It's a tower versus tower. Let's go finish it. I'm supposed to talk to him. Where is he? There he is.
I think we're in a good spot to attack now, General.
Good. Then we'll attack right away.
I don't want to question your orders, sir, but wouldn't it be wise to do some more scouting first? There might be a weakness in their defense that we haven't
Second
spotted yet.
chance. Deals fire damage in target area.
But not much longer. Who knows what these elves are planning? And if they carry the blood burn out of the village, no amount of scouting will help us.
Yes.
Okay, we also need to... Let's send the four dudes to the back. Did they finish this breach?
Building completed.
They did. Okay, so the watchtowers are not manned by soldiers, right? It seems they're manned by
Say the word.
workers. Which is fine, that's good actually. Which means that we could technically get at least one tower to prevent any sudden attacks
will be a masterpiece.
these areas. Just to postpone if they decide to attack.
I'm ready. As you command.
See, I hope there's no more of those bugs here.
I'll try.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Made up your mind?
Spiders.
Take him down.
What's next?
We're being attacked. Building completed.
Not now. For the crown.
So now I lowered the music so much that I can't even hear anything. It's not cool.
Building completed.
They will fall.
Let's see what we have here. Do we have any food? Yeah, we got access to some food here. More wood than food, actually.
As you command. All right.
Pretty sure the way I'm building is awful.
Wrong. Charge! Bandits up ahead. You're messing. Yeah! For the crown! Not now.
You ready?
We're being attacked.
Aye.
Now, attack!
Of course.
Fight!
I missed the heal.
Need something?
For the crown!
Tell. Yes.
Say the word.
Take him down.
There we go. Killed the bitch. I guess we need arsonists against structures. How do we repair this?
Light him up!
Yes.
What are you guys up to? I guess they don't repair, maybe because it's taking damage.
Orders.
We're being attacked.
Charge!
Oh.
Say the word.
Oh, you can kill the peasants. There we go. How about somebody repairs this? Oh, that's me. I'm supposed to tell them to. I bet.
Yes.
Oh shit, what the fuck? Fucking wolves!
Need something? A bit faster, all right? These bloody torches won't burn forever.
What's next?
Is it? I think it's a wolf. It is.
Make it quick!
They will fall.
Let's go.
Charge!
As you command.
Yeah, we need to clear this area from hostiles.
Now would you look at that? Let's see. Interesting.
What's this? Unfinished statue of Tiara. We should have an army. Who's this?
Catch this! They'll burn!
Wow, she's like on a fucking motorcycle.
Got it. Okay,
What is this?
say the word.
Oof, 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 oof. Wait a minute, wait a minute. They're faster than we are.
Light 'em up! Let's see them catch this!
I don't know if I have time to
All right.
explore this area completely.
Need something?
What do we need?
Yes.
For the crowd!
What the fuck? There's an elf here.
Ready. Yes.
Easy.
Uh-huh.
She's guiding us? She was. What is this? Lumber mill? Probably should hit the barracks if they have any. Might as well just ruin their day. Is there any loot here for the undead?
Mm-hmm.
I.
Yeah.
Let's see them
Uh-huh.
catch this!
We got a hero unit over there.
Orders.
Oh, these fucking things.
Make it quick! For the queen! For the crowd! Ah!
I mean, I could interrupt it so it will stop spawning that garbage. Okay, let's move back. Drop the aggro.
Say the word.
Let's see. Didn't we have like more stone here, or do we need food?
We're being attacked.
They'll burn. Light 'em up.
Yes.
All right.
You should be okay with 3 towers helping them out. That's too many fucking...
Killed one of our heroes.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Not now.
That's not good.
Take them down.
It spawns more. Shit, I think we might be in trouble. Pick him up.
Stay with me, will you? We're not done yet.
Come on, pick him up.
I'm ready.
Wow.
Of course. Stay alert.
And he's gonna drop again. Oh my god.
Killed one of our heroes.
These things are annoying.
For the crown. Charge.
I need to bring the soldiers here. What are you guys up to?
A bit fast.
Let's burn another building meanwhile.
Yes.
I need to interrupt them on time.
Stay with me, will you? We're not done yet.
I think I'm standing in some kind of a, yeah, AoE.
Killed one of our heroes.
Are you fucking serious?
Stay with me, will you? We're not done yet.
Wasting so many potions here. Not worth it.
Pray tell. Yes.
Move, move, move.
Yes.
Let's get out of here. These fucking bugs are ridiculous.
Acknowledged.
Jesus. I'll come back and kill them once again. Let's see. Destroy that building? Yes.
Let's see them catch this. Okay. They'll burn. Light 'em up.
Let's see. I need to see if there is any more food left. There's some food left here, but soon there's going to be no food. There's 30 here. There's no food here. Is there any food here? There is. What are these guys doing? It says 0 though. Hunting cabin. Maybe on this side. Seems. 100 here.
Building completed.
Okay, there's a couple of dudes.
Aye.
I could push with the heroes, but I don't know if it's a good thing to collect
As you command.
all the XP we can here.
Take him down.
I'm going to stop it. There we go. We stopped it this time.
Take him down.
You regret this.
It's fucking kiting us.
Building completed.
Say the word.
Killed one of our heroes.
Fuck. What did this happen? God damn it.
For the crown.
We're being attacked.
We're not done yet.
Need something?
I need to come there and kick their asses. I'm kind of... Maybe I might find items here or some shit, you know? This map is huge, though. Fuck it, I think we're gonna go... We're gonna go there and just kill the elves.
Alright.
For the crowd! A fucking bear, of course.
Make it quick!
Oh well, the bear is easier.
Onwards.
The ads they were spawning were crazy. I mean, it says that you can come back here, so I guess once we kill the elves,
pray tell,
we can come back here actually. So let's go and fucking kill the elves. What is this? We'll finish them. I think there's stone here. What is that icon here? I can't tell. Can't tell what it is. Oh, wait a minute, there's a merchant.
Let's go.
Is the repair button on?
Yes.
Just gonna rob you.
What do we need? Do it.
I beg your pardon?
I said do it. Rob me, beat me up. Mage wars, more here elves, bloodburn. Sometimes I wonder how I...
We're not bandits.
Oh. Well then, what brings you here?
We're soldiers, and we're here...
By royal decree. Then I apologize for my insolence.
Thank you, but we're short on time.
I see. Then how can I help you?
What do you know about the outbreak? Is there another way inside the village?
Information will be useful.
Another? Oh. You want to get past the Elven barricade. Apart from the north and the south gate, no, there isn't.
There's a second entrance?
Yes, there is. Just follow the path to the east.
We'll be
there. We
Fair
go.
enough.
I thought he's a traitor, but he's useless. I guess there's a second entrance, but we probably want to clear whatever this is in the front, since they're spawning units. So let's bring the heroes back and kick some ass. Oh, you can have units on the ready already.
We're being attacked.
Let's see them catch this! Fair enough, if you say so.
I'll hold the line. We'll hold our ground. Right away.
We're being attacked.
Well, I wish the archers were in the front. Where are these fuckers? Let's go.
Yes.
Yes.
Onwards.
Will do.
Stay
Let's
on.
get to the barracks first.
Charge! Charge! For the crown!
Oh, I thought I just selected one unit, but then I selected all of them.
Take them down.
Take them down!
You regret this.
Takes a while. It's a grove. I don't know if it's a barracks. I guess it is. This is probably the main building.
They will fall.
Take them down! Charge!
Commander?
Fight!
Yes. Whatever's necessary. Yes.
Dude, the elves are so fucking fast. I can already see in multiplayer them being super annoying. The combat music is now too loud. Let's reduce this. Let's reduce the sound effects as well. There we go.
Yes.
Dude, it takes forever. Wait a minute, is it? They're repairing it.
You read my mind.
Commander, make it quick!
Dude. Oh, there we go. Oh, you destroy it, everything dies in this sector?
Yes, that's a
Not
good
bad. Actually. Let's see, there is another territory, but we need to get
The outpost has
inside.
been built. We've expanded our borders.
Let's see, they got anything left here? They do. Wow, there's fucking trees here forever. Build a few towers.
Orders?
Building completed.
Keep moving.
Understood.
I don't think they had anything else here.
Yes, that's a good spot.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
There's nothing here left.
We're being attacked.
Shit. Fucking bitch still alive? Yeah, there's somebody here. Killing the workers. So yeah, you can kill the workers, it seems. Yeah, they're still spawning
We're being
units.
attacked.
Charge!
I don't know if we can destroy this gate. I think we can. Damn it, they got solo units running around.
Yes,
to
understood.
leave some defenses. Excuse me.
Easy.
completed.
What do we need?
Yes.
Acknowledged.
Made up your mind?
Of course.
And I don't know. Okay, this territory, there's nothing else to take here. Oh, except this area. Oh, there is something we could grab on the way, but that's it. I think we're gonna just... Why did I build the towers there? Thought there was another way out. Maybe there is. I don't know. Maybe they're coming through the forest since there's another gate to the north. I'm gonna take that less territory, have maximum capacity of units, and we're gonna fuck them up real good. Let's send one of these guys to pick it up.
Good choice.
Building completed. Outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Yep, and we got food for days and all of the rest stuff as well. That's it, let's do this.
I'm ready.
Let's order a bunch of units as well. I think we have depleted here everything, so we can demolish this. I think we just depleted everything. And most likely this, and we can redirect dudes for training, because probably not going to get through the gates with the first attack, so we need another barracks. Be number 7. No, number 6.
What is it?
Building completed.
That's it, I think. Five barracks is more than enough to replenish units.
Yes.
For the crown!
Yeah, I think it was. Wait, it was, so they didn't really have archers? Oh, they do have archers. There.
We made it. The barriers are down. Yet no sign of their scryer. She must be hiding inside. Bloody coward. Let's move in.
What the?
Building complete.
Bastard. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Building completed.
Pray tell.
Salangar, this isn't over.
Gone. Damn it.
Somehow everybody have some kind of a teleportation escape spell.
It's over.
What about the scryer?
We'll get her. Talk to us, woman. What happened here?
Are you...
Sent by the Queen. Now talk. We...
Elves. They must have gotten reinforcements.
Shit, what the fuck?
Corporal, Tahar, return to the outpost at once. They need someone to lead the defenses.
Understood. What about the village?
Anselm and I will guard it. The rest of the Wolf Guard should arrive any second now. We will just have to hold the village until then.
Why is he standing? They have no weapons.
Move back to the outpost and quick.
Shit.
We lost the sector, Commander.
Where's the whole army? Wait a minute. Our army was supposed to be at the crossroads. How is that possible? They came from the back. Fucking bullshit. That's where we came from.
We're being attacked.
Interesting. Of course. Shit. That's more than I expected. Get ready, Tahar.
More of them! Take them down!
I'm ready.
Ah!
Now would you look at that?
Oh, when we leveled up without Geralt, unfortunately.
I killed one of our heroes.
Are you fucking kidding me? Sniped me.
Stop. Stop. That's enough. Please, just listen to me.
Stay with me, will you? We're not done yet.
Where's that ballista? It is. Talk to Elven Commander. Where is he?
Let's see.
And horse, rude. Where are you? The fuck, come here. Was he healing or some shit? Let's level up first. Whoa, found something else. Why? Diogia, the bloodburn has reached us. Heron, oh Guardians, Heron is gone. The plague took him like wildfire, raging and consuming until it burned the life out of him. Tiara, save me, I can't shake the image of him from my mind. We were careful to avoid contact with the others in the village after your last letter, but 3 days ago, Oren fell ill. He tried to hide it from me as if I wouldn't notice the sweat and vacant stare. He was so cross when I suggested he see our village's healer. The bloodburn is worse than anyone described. It is not a sickness, it is torture inflicted upon us by the Guardians. No sickness torments a man into mutilating himself to relieve the pain. Aaron was screeching by the end. Is it horrible that I was glad when it was over? Why do the Guardians punish us? We're farmers pawns in a game played by greater powers. What have we ever done to deserve this? I'm sitting here relieving his death over and over. It is a nightmare, like a garish puppet show I can't turn away from. I can't bear to look at him, his blistered skin, his blood-soaked clothes, his bloated face. There are moments where I swear I see him from the corner of my eye, standing there staring at me. If I turn to look, there is only emptiness. Has it spread to me too? I fear the village will burn our farmstead down if they find out what happened. Their paranoia is warranted after all I've seen. But the fire cleanse us. Perhaps it would not be so bad to join Harren. Perhaps that would make the nightmare stop. Stay safe, Dioge, I guess? I don't know. The Bloodburn is coming for us all. Your sister Lodessa. Okay, that's sad. Let's see, right, I wanted to level up. So, we can do more spell power. And we could try this. Oh, here it says intelligence and willpower. I just now noticed that what increases our spells. Okay. We can put another point. 6%. Or get area of effect. Let's check this out. We only got an ability point though. Increase all auto attack damage. What did I take last time? Oh, we took this. Let's take all auto attack damage. Let's talk to him. What is this? What does this mean? The icon. Requires something? What? I'm not sure what that means. Okay.
Pray tell.
Yes?
Please, I give up. All that we...
The hell just happened to the horses?
Should have thought of that before you attacked us.
Yes, I know. Scryer Elion told us about you. About the reason you're here and your disagreement.
That's one way to put it. Your people opened fire on us.
Yes, and they shouldn't have. Elion, she got scared. She had her orders, you know, to protect the village. It was never our intention to start a war.
If it wasn't your intention to start a war, then what was it? Why did you come here?
For the same reason you're here. The Bloodburn. The Moorhere elves have been struck by it too. At least we believe so.
I figured as much. So you're here to... what? To examine it?
Yes. We are here to study an outbreak firsthand.
And you aren't afraid? How do you protect yourselves against an infection?
We don't. You see, that's one of the many misconceptions you humans have about the Bloodburn. It's not an ordinary disease, as your Lord Marshal believes, and thus it's not contagious. You could ask a dying woman for a dance and it would not affect you.
How can you be so certain?
Just observe the pattern. It can wipe out an entire village, but the one a mile south of it remains unaffected, even if the wind is blowing in their direction. And for some reason, it may take a strong man of 30 winters and spare his grandmother. Where's the logic in that?
Maybe we just haven't understood the pattern yet.
If you think it's contagious, you must have brought some protection, didn't you? What was it, a potion?
Yes.
Please show me.
Here. Sorry, Tahar, but I want to see this.
Just as I suspected. Watch.
What are you doing? You're drinking it.
Yes, because it's just fire nettle extract, nothing else. Your medicine is completely useless, and whoever brewed it knew that. Please, I beg you, you need to believe me. The Bloodburn isn't an ordinary plague.
Then what is it?
This is what we're trying to find out. But as of now, we believe it to be a curse of sorts. One originating from a very ancient, unknown kind of magic. So this is it, Evran. The truth. We are here to understand.
I still don't understand, though. Why didn't your scryer let us in?
Isn't it obvious? Because she wanted to prevent you from carrying out that order.
What order? To examine the Bloodburn?
Oh, I see. Your general. I'm afraid he didn't fill you in on your true orders. The village is to be purged. Every survivor, children, women, elders, will be killed. The Crown believes this is what it takes to prevent the Bloodburn from spreading to Greyfell.
And the order is an order, then we need to stop him.
Then we need to stop him.
I was hoping you would say that. I would help you if I could, but given what's happened, I doubt my presence would help. In other words, it's in your hands now. We will withdraw our...
Or maybe he's lying.
Farewell, Evran.
Fucking word to...
And thank you for sparing me.
What's the expression word to mouth? I don't remember. Everybody has their own fucking story about everything. All the time. What happened to my army, man? Give it back.
Bertrand, what do you make of this?
Of what that elf just told us?
Yeah.
Honestly, no idea. I don't think he's lying, but that doesn't mean they're right. Especially not that part about our orders.
And if they are, what should we do?
I don't know. We can't refuse an order, can we? You know, that would make us deserters.
Yeah, you're right.
The asshole is still wearing the helmet I gave him. Give it back. Let's see, we picked up a bunch of stuff here. Man, I used up a lot of potions to heal. A lot of trash. Where is the gold, actually? We got 1600 gold. So it seems an ability point is every 2 levels, it would seem.
Tahar.
Anselm, what happened? Where's the general?
Up north. He left us in charge. What about the outpost? Is it safe? Since you just strolled in here, I suppose the elves have somehow surrendered.
They have. Look, Anselm, I need to talk to the general. There's something about the Bloodburn we didn't even...
Save your breath for later, Corporal. This place is getting purged.
Purged? You mean...
Yes, it's tragic, but there's no other choice. The general said it was the plan all along. Until we know how this plague spreads, we cannot allow any of these people to leave. Not alive.
What's going on with that guy on the left? I think he's sick. Purge him. Why didn't the general tell me? This is insane. The general doesn't have the information we have. Fair enough. Let's get over with it. Forget it. I'm not killing these people. Let's try this.
But the general doesn't have the information we have. He should know before we do anything.
It would take an hour to catch up by now, and even if you were to tell him, he seemed pretty set on this. Which I understand. It's all of Northander we're gambling with. Maybe all of EO.
Forget it. I'm not killing these people, and you won't either.
That's what I wanted to hear. One last thing before we kill you, betrayer. Do you remember her face?
Whose face? What in the blazes are you talking about?
His
What
sister,
am I talking
right?
about? Well, that's a damn good question. 8 years ago in Iskander, when your father tried to execute you and the Wolfguard stopped him, it was my sister who paid the price for it. Isamo Tahar. He burned her alive. He blasted the skin from her skull. And all just because of you. All because of the fucking betrayer's child. But no,
whoa.
That wasn't enough. Instead of killing you like he should have, General Noria took you in. Trained you as if you were something special. Wolfguard. He might as well have spit on my sister's grave.
Anselm, this isn't fair. This isn't fair, and you...
Fair? Fuck fair! She died, damn it! She died! Only so this piece of shit could live. Good thing is, you refused a direct order. So we don't even need to cover this up. Now let's get this over with.
No, Anselm, you can't do this!
Wait a minute. First of all, he should have been fucking bitching about it 8 years ago. That's what. Second of all, is there another alternative that he actually, like, we join him and we don't kill him? Run! We don't have any soldiers.
What's next?
And this guy's an archer.
Acknowledged.
I don't have a melee character. That's the problem. Oh, we're gonna fuck him up from distance. Tactical retreat. To engage. Boom. What are you doing? What a snooze fest.
I'm ready.
Got it. Will do.
The fuck?
Understood.
Great talent.
God, yo.
Charge!
Yes.
I'm ready.
Oh, that's a mage. Seems. Was a mage. I'm going to guess that he's bugged. The other thing is I think he would have fucked us up, but I don't know what's going on with him. I'm curious, if we get closer to him, is he going to actually attack us?
Will do.
He will. Oh my god. I think he's bugged.
Got it.
Oof.
Orders?
As you can see, we would have not. I would have been kiting here all day. Or maybe this is on purpose, I don't even know.
Oh shit.
I doubt it.
Bertrand. This wasn't our fault. We just have to.
Tahar, there's news from the jet. Tiara's breath. What happened here?
We can explain. They...
Stay where you are. Slaughtering your own brethren. I can't believe it, Tahar. I should have guessed. Drop that weapon now. And you too, Carpal. Unless you want to save the hangman some work.
Hangman?
What do you think? You're charged with high treason. Betrayed by the betrayer's child. The general will love to hear this.
I like how nothing is being investigated in this. It's so stupid. Like, whatever you see, that's how it is. That's the only truth.
I told you this would happen, Angar. I told you.
I just can't believe this is all you have to say in your defense, Tahar.
What? Where are we? Oh, we're right there. I couldn't see. On our knees.
Stop playing stoic. This is ridiculous.
General, you are a soldier of the Queen, Tahar. And for the past 8 years, you have served us well. Not only that, you even went as far as to refuse obedience to your father, because you knew what he did was wrong. I respect that. But killing 5 of your brethren in cold blood and refusing a royal order, I cannot let that go unpunished.
But this is ridiculous! The general was wrong, for heck's sake. The blood burn is not contagious. What should we have done? Slaughter an entire village?
Blazes, are you that ignorant or just plain stupid, Carpo? These elves would have told you anything. They were the ones who betrayed our treaty in the first place. But I'm done explaining myself. This is a waste of time. You're a murderer, Tahar. I should have seen that right away, but I didn't. And the same goes for you, Carpo. You're a disgrace to the Wolfguard.
Tell me one thing, Tahar. Do you have any regrets?
No regrets, motherfucker.
I don't.
Corporal Tahar, Corporal Koppel, you are hereby found guilty of murdering 5 soldiers of the Royal Army and insubordination. The punishment is death by the string. Take them to the dungeons.
I remember actually I didn't remember all of this. I remember being in these locations. And the next map I think will have orcs fighting against us. But I think we need to escape prison with that other chick that we've seen. I think she's still alive.
That's it.
Pardon?
Since you've been sitting here, I've been wondering why your face looks so bloody familiar. Now I remember. I saw you in the courtyard back when they took me to my... how did they call it? Trial? You're one of them, aren't you?
If I was one of them, would I be sitting here?
Were one of them. Sorry. I'm guessing I should be mad at you, shouldn't I? For serving these idiots. But, as it seems, we're sitting in the same dirt, so... sod it. I'm Iria. Iria of Finanmir. What's your name?
Just call me Tahar.
Tahar? As in, Isamo Tahar?
He was my father, yes. But I fought him in the Mage Wars.
Huh. None of my business, I suppose. So, tell me, Tahar, what brings you to this wonderful place? Came to enjoy some nice hours of sitting in rat crap and hearing those zealots torture the living shit out of our kind. I hate to disappoint, but it gets boring after a while.
I think you know what I'm here for. I'm sentenced to die on the pike, just as you are.
Oh, I see. How come? If I'm not mistaken, you're Wolfguard, aren't you? And aren't you guys supposed to be some kind of elite?
I was a corporal and refused an order.
Oh? What kind of order?
Long story. In short, our general ordered us to slaughter an entire village. Leonon. He wanted to prevent a plague called the bloodburn from spreading, but how should I say? Was missing some crucial information.
Which was?
The bloodburn isn't contagious.
Blazes. Sometimes I wonder what's wrong with this world. I got ambushed. Soldiers of House Leonider, as they called themselves. I was trying to reason with them, but they wouldn't listen. I knew I shouldn't have done it, you know? Use my magic. But in that moment, I was just so bloody scared.
What did you do?
I only remember fragments. 2 of them lunged at me. I grabbed their arms and let my light magic run free. It was over in less than a minute. I didn't even know I could do that.
But I take it you got caught.
No, not at first. But I'd rather not talk about it. They're going to kill us. And, you know, there is still a part in me that thinks this is all a bad dream. Are you afraid?
No, it's a video game.
Then I wish we could swap places for a while. Anyway, I don't know about you, but I haven't given up yet. We need to find a way out, and we need to do it quick.
We're in a prison.
How did you guess? Doesn't change the fact that we need to get out. I've searched every part of my cell, and there's absolutely nothing. But yours is a lot bigger. Go see if you can find anything.
Like what? A magical key?
No, a fragile bar in the wall. Something that can help us pick a lock. Whatever. Or maybe start by taking a look at that breakthrough in the wall behind you.
I'm a bit confused about this setup. First of all, she asks me about something, I tell her, well, our character tells her, and then she starts yapping about her experience, and then she says, I don't want to talk about it. Bitch, you fucking started talking about it. Now, the other thing I'm curious about, her connection from the magic is not broken yet until they put the fucking mask, right? And rupture her brains out. So why is she not doing anything? It's kind of not explained why she can't use any magic to break these bars. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that probably there is some kind of a force here that she cannot do it, but it seems like it was never addressed. Like, why are we looking for broken bars and, I don't know,
yes,
fragments of whatever? Search yourself or something.
Interesting. Iria, I found something here. It looks like a piece of thread.
Great. One of the prisoners must have left it. See if you can find a nail or something like that. That way we could make a lockpick.
A lockpick? What do you think this is? A child's game? We are in the Grey Keep prison. Even if you had Zerbo's keys, you wouldn't get that door open.
Just ignore him.
All right, scum. Time to wake up.
Defilers?
Did I do something?
Those 2. Isn't that?
The betrayer's child. Yes.
Interesting. I'm Rondar Lacane, the Harbinger of Light. And you are here.
Oh, this asshole.
Because you've sinned. I don't know how, and it doesn't matter.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
Guilty.
Mercy! Please, sir! I have children, a wife,
Quiet, scum.
Don't. He's afraid. And he should be. So, I'm here for a simple reason. You, the Defilers, are beyond repentance. But you 3, you may not be. If you admit your sins now and accept the light into your life, you may be given a second chance. You may be born again as servants of Aeonir. The choice is yours. Child?
I don't think he can hear you, Your Holiness.
Why? I believe my instructions were clear. If they are not defilers, they are not to die until they have been
That
given.
dude looks shit-faced.
I know, Your
I'm sure he
Holiness,
cannot
but
hear him.
He was already weak when the soldiers brought him here. He must have had some untended wounds.
I see. Well, may the light have mercy on your soul, child.
I repent! Please, Your Holiness, I repent!
You do?
Yes!
Then confess.
I...
Confess that you have done wrong. Confess that you are corrupted. Confess that your life is and was always empty without the love of the All-Father. And confess that it is only this love that can lead you back to the path of virtue.
I confess that I accept the light as my salvation.
Then rise and be born again. Open the door, child, and take him away. I will join you in the courtyard.
Are you certain, Your Holiness?
I am. Leave.
Of course.
Oh,
Lunatic.
that guy is ripped. There are no fat guys in this game? Nah, probably gonna kill him anyways.
If they repent, do they really let them live?
Depends on what you call living. From what I've been told, these newborn have to give their life to the purity. But yes, they will live.
What now?
No idea. But as long as that priest fellow is here, we have no way to get out unseen. Wait, do you hear that?
Is there a concert?
You heard it, didn't you?
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. The voice. That's interesting.
You aren't making any sense.
The blood burn. What do you know about it?
Only that it's some kind of magical plague.
A magical plague. Yes, that's one way to put it. Where do I start? 6 months ago, before the first occurrence of the blood burn, Aener showed me a vision. It was beautiful, riveting. I woke up in a wide, empty desert. The sun was glaring, and the sand was almost burning. Yet I felt completely at ease. I began to walk until I saw the walls of a beautiful giant city, white as marble.
Just cut to the chase.
In that city I saw the All-Father, Aener. It was humbling and exhilarating.
You met Aener?
Yes. I don't think that you as a non-believer could possibly understand what it felt like. But what matters is that he spoke to me. He told me that the blood burn was imminent and how we can cure it.
If the Purity already knew that much about the Bloodburn's nature, why didn't you tell the Lord Marshal? General Noria slaughtered an entire village because he thought it was contagious, which is also why I'm here.
We did tell him. But you know the King Regent. He's not a man of faith. We needed proof. Something a godless man like him would understand.
So, how can we cure it?
Well, that's where you come in. I wasn't certain at first, but now I am. He told me that there's someone who would play a pivotal role in all this, whose blood is connected to the plague, and I would recognize him or her when the time comes.
And you believe that's me?
I do. Let me tell you a story. 3 weeks ago, a small village was almost completely wiped out by the blood burn. I went there, together with 6 of my priests, to follow up on my vision. As you can imagine, it was atrocious. By the time we got there, most of the townsfolk were already dead. Save for one man, an elf, the village healer, witnessing that bloodbath. It had broken him. However, he was still able to tell us some very interesting things. Among them, that he believed the infection occurred right after he heard something that night. A song. The Song of the White, as we now call it.
Hang on. You're saying that this singing we just heard actually causes the blood burn?
Correct. And since, according to that elven healer, the words of the song resemble the Shaper tongue, we think that the blood burn might be connected to the Shapers.
Nonsense.
Actually, he might be right. Lord Marshal Arendir told me something similar. Noises before an outbreak.
All right, now I'm lost. If this song causes the blood burn, why are you the first to make that connection?
Because not everybody hears it. Only those who are magically gifted do, and this hearing also protects them from the disease itself. Both of you are. And that leads me to believe that you, Tahar, are the one Aenir spoke of, the pariah, who will help us put an end to the blood burn.
Of course. Let's see what we have here. Oh my, that's a lot of jibber jabber. Let's see.
Whatever you want me to do, if I'm to help you, you'll free Iria as well.
Of course. She may be a defiler, but her ability to hear the song makes her as valuable as you are.
There isn't much of a choice, is there? If we don't help you, we'll be executed.
Yes, but even if your situation were different, helping us would be in your best interest. If we don't stop the blood burn, all of Io will be affected, regardless of race or faith. And also, being chosen by Aenir is a great honor, one some of my followers would kill for.
A friend of mine has been sentenced to death too. His name is Bertrand Carpel. Can you get him out as well?
Bertrand Carpel? Yes, I've heard about him. Another member of the Wolf Guard, isn't he?
Yes. I don't know where he is though. They separated us after the trial.
Then I'll see what I can do, though your escape is more important right now.
I know. Now, please get us out of here.
Of course. There are some arrangements I have to make first. Give me a few moments. Two more things before you set out. First, you'll have to use the sewers to escape. There's an entrance in the tower's cellar that leads through the mountains. Get out of the prison and go there as quick as possible. Once you are out of the fortress, leave the city and head to Farland's Hope. It's a small village to the northwest in Iskander. There you'll meet with a contact of ours, an expert on Shaper culture who will help us decipher the song. His name is Iskrim, and he's a dwarven scholar. We set him out on a mission to find Mulandir 3 weeks ago.
Mulandir?
The ancient city of the Shapers, yes.
So, you want us to help that dwarf find Mulandir, don't you? What for?
Isn't it obvious? To find clues about the song.
All right. Anything I should know about this Iskrim?
Nothing I haven't already told you. You will have plenty of time to acquaint yourselves.
How do we find the dwarf? Will he be in the village?
It's possible, but I doubt it. Once you arrive there, you should talk to the village mayor, Clara Farland. She works for the Purity and will provide you with all the information you need. Just tell her you are sent by the light.
Sent by the light. Fair enough. Anything else?
There is. Here, take this.
What is that? What the heck? What was that?
The rune. It imprinted itself on you.
Imprinted? What is that thing?
Hard to answer. To put it shortly, they are a gift of Aenir to us as his servants. They protect us. If the bearer of such a rune loses his life, he will be revived by Aenir's light.
Did you just say...
Revived, yes.
So, these things make us, what, immortal?
Not immortal, no. But they provide you with a chance. Should you die and be brought back to life, the rune will lose a part of its power. Its energy will take you to one of Aenir's shrines. and there your body will be mended.
In your shrine? You are talking about the Elam Sar, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Though most people call them the Godstones. To join a Godstone with your rune, you will need to touch the stone with it.
And then what?
You'll see. Either way, we shouldn't waste any more time. This should be self-evident, but only tell people you fully trust of our cooperation. I will do the same. Now go. Head to Farland's Hope, find the dwarf, and find Mulandir.
All right. Goodbye then, I guess.
Goodbye. Ah, one more thing, Tahar. The two of us, we are more alike than you think. You are searching for something, for the answer to a question. And while I have found mine, you haven't found yours.
What are you getting at?
Well, you see, I'm not a fool. I know you haven't seen the light as I have.
I want to know what the
and I do not
Matrix
expect your
is.
loyalty. But as I said before, your blood, your lineage, it is somehow connected to all this. And even though I don't know how, maybe our cooperation can help you find the answer. But I've wasted enough of your time. Farewell, Tahar. Farewell, Iriar of Finan Mir. We will meet again.
Wow. Thank God I didn't need to read through all that.
Just give the word.
You have. Peacefully shaped metal thread. Another fucking archer. Are you kidding me, right? What's with these archers? 6 ability points though. And chance to regenerate 3 focus with every auto attack. Increase focus. Increase critical hit. What's with these archers, man? This is not good. I need a melee character. What is this? Become revived when you die. Can only be triggered once 120 seconds. I mean, I could give that. I need to see what we will find on the way. Even though that's the perk tree that we got with her and that's it.
Alright, so that just happened. What now?
Let's just get out of here.
Okay. We should probably get our gear back first, though. Let's look around.
There. I think this is where they put our gear.
Then let's go get it.
Yeah. All the trash.
Let's see. Much better.
Indeed. Odd that this place is unguarded, though.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah. It is odd. Wait a minute. So what is she... Do I have a crossbow to give her? And all of the stuff I found is garbage. It's insane. Slower attack, but more deep, but more damage. Whatever she's wearing is a little bit better. Yeah. Wow. Alrighty. Critical hit chance. Generate 3 focus. Shoot an arrow of pure light at target enemy dealing white damage. Every time you drink a health potion, you regain a small amount of focus. It's kind of lame. Dexterity will increase her damage, I guess. Critical chance. Wait a minute. Where's the one that adds extra damage? Dwarven Mine. I think we unlocked that last time. Single target. What is this? Ricochet. Deal damage to target enemy plus 0.5. Your weapon damage. The arrow reflects off the primary target and jumps over to several additional foes. That's not bad. And bonus damage with ranged weapons. Can we get 2 points? No, you need to be level 7. That's what I want to get though. And then you increase the damage that way. Increase the critical hit chance. This garbage weapon might deal some damage.
What do we need? Interesting. Mm-hmm.
Can you discard this stuff like these? Yeah, you can throw this away. These damn books and scrolls. This actually costs some cash. We can sell it for something. What is this? Can't do anything with it. So all the items I gave the other dudes basically vanished. That sucks. And I have nothing on me. No amulets, no talismans, no fucking rings.
That way? Wait, do you feel that?
Yeah, the rune. It's reacting to something.
And I think I know what. Do you see that stone over there? That's a god stone. I think we should try to join the rune with it, like the Harbinger suggested. That's interesting. This magic. Is it just me, or does it feel, I don't know, different?
That's one way to put it.
So you claim them, you revive, and you can also teleport to them.
Sounds like a plan.
Either way, the rune did react to it. Assuming the Harbinger was right, if anything goes south, it's this stone we should be, well, resurrected at. Resurrected. I can't believe I just said that.
You did. Let's not find out the hard way, shall we? Now, let's push on.
There was something about the ability to move these bubbles. You can pause or slow motion dialog box position, keep on screen, above speaker. Like above, but boxes will stay at the edge of the screen when the speaker is not in view. Okay, stacked at fixed position near the edge of the screen. There we go. This is a lot better because they sometimes talk when I fight and it's annoying. I think that should fix it.
You got it.
Understood. Let's see.
Gospel of Light. Oh, there we go. There's a hoodie that is actually doing something. That's cool. What's this? The Gospel of the Light. When Aeonir Allfather set the Godstones on Io, this world was blessed. When Aeonir Allfather created the Guardians and bid them watch over Io, this world was blessed. When Aeonir Allfather gazed upon Io and saw humanity, this world was blessed. When Aeonir Allfather forsook Io for the sins of humanity. What is that word? This world was damned. Oh, like forsaken? Forsook. We ask ourselves, how did we lose our way? The answer is clear. We are sinners, partakers in violence and greed. We are tainted, lusting for power we do not deserve. We are thieves at a feast, coveting that which is not ours. Magic is a gift that does not belong to us. That some of us are born with. Magic is unavoidable. It is those who choose to use magic for their own selfish purpose that taint themselves. Mages not in service of the light desecrate desecrates the Allfather's wish, and for that we name them defilers. Sins of defilers are sins against the Allfather. Only death can absolve them of these sins. Only through the light can we become pure. Only by becoming pure can the Allfather return. This is the sacred task we humble scions must undertake. We must wash the world pure and prepare the way for Aeonir's return. The day the Harbinger of Light opens the gate shall be a day of reckoning. The Allfather, pleased by the restoration of the purity of the world, will return to bestow everlasting peace and unity. Humanity shall once again be blessed. We ask ourselves, what more can we do to hasten this coming? How may we best serve the light? We look to the Harbinger of Light, to the designs only Aeonir's chosen knows, and recite these words. By the light I am pure, where once we sinned, now shine the light. Yes. Back into the garbage can.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Okay. Something on the ground. Oh, how you can click it.
Any ideas which way to take? You know this place, right?
Not as well as I'd like to, but I'm pretty sure the one to the left leads up to the courtyard. We should prepare for heavy resistance, though.
And the other one?
I don't know, but it leads farther down the mountain. I remember here...
Caves. You were right. But... That's not an ordinary... That did something, but... Wait. I think I know what this is.
Enlighten me.
It's a Cathayan lock. There's probably another one nearby which we'll need to pull at the same time as this one. Let's find it.
Interesting.
That's the second switch.
Yes, that did it.
Indeed. Let's take a look at these caves, shall we?
I think that's the way out, but wait a minute. Can we steal some more stuff? Isn't usually there is an armory close to the prison? Like a stupid rule of just having an armory close to prisons in every castle.
Let's see.
Orchard. Ish. Wait a minute, this is the exact same prison, I think. Yeah. What do we get? Oh shit.
You read my mind. Next.
I didn't see you here.
Got it.
Oh shit.
Whatever's necessary.
It's kind of silly how you can de-aggro them. Our main guy is regenerating focus very fast, which is really nice, so I can keep healing.
You were right.
Tiara's breath.
Hey,
what are you waiting for?
over here.
Get us out of here.
Help us get out of here.
I'm not sure about this. I don't know
Yes.
who these men are.
Tiara's breath. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, pal. I'll remember that.
Tiara's breath.
Mind if we
Thank
stick
you,
with you?
friend.
At least until we get out of that
take
bloody
me to the
heat.
gallows tomorrow.
Yeah, we know a way
Just
out.
don't make too
follow
much
us.
noise, will you?
Jesus.
There's guards up ahead. They've probably been drinking. That's why they haven't heard us. We should ambush them and then stick together.
All right. Will do.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, is that the key we picked up from the beginning? What key are we using? It's really weird. It says mysterious keys. Where do we see where we have the keys? Because I picked it up again and it's not in the inventory, it's elsewhere.
That way?
Maybe it's the key he gave us. It means I can open this, I think. Yeah.
Let's see.
Colored letter. To whomever finds this, my name is Naira Shri. I am... Gonna read it another time.
All right, here goes. Fair enough. Let's do
read
this.
my mind.
Here we go.
Yes.
Whoa, 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 these guys are fucking mad.
Get ready. Fair enough. Here we go.
What do we need?
All right, here goes nothing. Fair enough. Let's do
They
this.
will fall.
Here we go.
Blazes.
You all right?
Yeah, it's just... I knew them.
Oh, I'm sorry. How do you feel?
I feel great. I'm down with the crown. I don't know. They chose their fate.
Honestly, I don't care. All these people, they always hated me, despite everything I did. I'm done trying.
I feel you.
Let's just get going.
Yeah, let's go. Wait a minute, I'm confused. Out of the prison, reach the streets. Escape with the prisoners. Travel to Farlon's Hope. Uncover the secret behind the blue. Aren't we supposed to go through the caves? Why are we running to the streets? Is there anything else here?
Now would you look at that? Understood.
One key to
Interesting.
fucking open everything. There's nothing here. Let's quickly check. We missed anything? Came from here. Maybe the caves do not lead. Oh, they do lead somewhere. Really weird. Okay. Escape with the prisoners, reach the streets, find a way out of the prison. And what is this? Wait a minute, what is there? Oh, that's a stone. I can't nail down the, motherfucker. Which angle I'm looking at? Oh, you can't see what quest this is.
Great. A storm.
This might play into our hands, though. There'll be a lot less people to sneak or fight past that way. Yes?
That's weird. I don't know if I've escaped through this path when I played it at launch. To whomever finds this, my name is Naira Shri. I am a mage. My crimes, as the purity sign says, are illegal use of magic, defilement of the light, and treason against the All-Father. Horse shit, I say. I am guilty of nothing but using the gifts the Guardians have bestowed upon me. I come from a village in Iskander. It's an unremarkable place that never attracts any attention from the rest of the world. That is, until war broke out, raiders, unchecked by Iskander forces, came to our village. They took all our food and possessions. They took women into their own homes while their husbands and children bled to death outside. I heard the screams. I hid as my father instructed. But they found me. I refused to let them take me like a sheep to slaughter. My father said to never be ashamed of my magic, that it was a gift, not a curse, so I burnt them, set them ablaze, and watched as they fled into the night. The other villagers looked at me like I was the monster. The next day, the raiders returned with soldiers and a purity priest. They thanked the raiders for reporting me. They bound me in chains and dumped me in this prison cell. While I sit here scribbling this note, they are free men. They are the true defilers. They say I am to don the iron mask in the morning, as if it should scare me. If there is any justice in this world, my death will be quick. I won't give them the satisfaction of seeing me afraid. If you are a mage reading this, don't let them make you afraid of your own self. You are more powerful than you realize. Worth anything? No. Just leveled up. More power. Gain Ice Might and Fire Might. The next spell is empowered. Okay. Spell power 6%. Fire abilities cost less focus. During earthquake in a target area, severely damaging all buildings caught within. That would be pretty nice to get to. That's like the ultimate. What's this? Mark target enemy. All units attacking this enemy will get healed. Okay. I think I'm gonna get a shield for now. I don't know if you can unlock everything, to be honest. So here it says intelligence, here it says intelligence as well, so the shield should be pretty good. Attack duration 30, cooldown 20 seconds, so you can keep casting it. Okay, pretty cool.
Yes.
What about you? I need more damage. Reveal a target area on the map. That's interesting. Heals and cleanse target and ally. She does need some focus regeneration for that eye shot, which is pretty nice. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, she can be a healer too. Oh well, let's go with this. Wait a minute, is it the same place?
Would you look at that?
What the hell?
Let's see.
We got 5 naked dudes running with us.
Locked. Damn it. We need to find a key.
Huh. I think it might be the other way. Let's try it.
Yes.
What the hell? Where did I lose those 5 dudes? Oh, they're standing next to the exit.
Just give the word. Just give the word. Yes?
Got it.
Get ready.
Small tarantula. I wouldn't call it small, but
I can't focus. Here we go.
why are they moving like that?
Helen's reigns. I hate these things. Seems this entrance wasn't used in a while after all. Sure.
Now would you look at that?
I'm tired of reading these scribbles.
You got it.
We will read it another time. Yeah.
What's next?
Okay.
That way? Sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
That's a key.
Really? Is it just me, or do Nortander guards have a habit of leaving their stuff lying around unattended?
Seems like it. Let's just be grateful.
Those who seek enlightenment will be granted infinite riches. Okay. I don't know, maybe this key will open other doors. It's not here though. Like, where do we see the keys? It's so weird. Oh, you can highlight the heroes. Okay.
Got it. Hold on. Do you see that?
Yeah, patrols.
I don't think they'd recognize us right away. Let's just not get too close and try to act normal.
Got it. So, what's the plan?
Yeah, what about the 5 naked dudes behind you?
Understood.
Trolls, yes, but I can see shit. Oh, there they are. There's other 2 dudes there.
You got it. Sure.
With the 5 naked dudes. It's not us. You don't know us. Let's see.
Sodden.
They're gonna attack. They will attack them, yeah.
Someone's there.
All right, here goes nothing.
They will fall.
Whatever's necessary.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Wait a minute, is my heal also scaled?
What? Because I'm not a goddamn sissy? No way on earth I'm letting these bastards get away with this.
Oh, the heal is scaled from willpower.
Just give the word.
The hell? Oh, I think they're talking about them.
All right. If your life depends on it, let's fight our way through.
Aye, Commander.
Wow. Rude. But I guess I want to finish with them. Otherwise, I think I might actually turn them away if I keep, like, if I chose the other option.
Get ready.
You read my mind. Blazes.
You're now officially a deserter.
Yeah, more like a murderer.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's see.
I don't think we're supposed to go there. Find the Undercroft in the Grey Tower. Undercroft.
Interesting.
Queen's Chamber. Trying to get to the Queen's Chamber. Oh. 3 dudes. Come on, don't attack them. This is where we're supposed to go. What is this place? Did they respawn or something? Oh my god, the camera, Jesus. 4 guards. Going to wait for them to go through. I'm curious what this is. Can we get here? It seems like we can. What is that? Escape with the prisoners, find the Undercroft in the Grey Tower. Travel to the Farland's Hope. Oh no, no, no. Oh my god, they're going to attack them. Idiots. Holy shit, this is bad.
Hold on, is that blazes? Get them!
Stupid.
They will fall. Come on, don't die on us now.
All right, here goes nothing. Oh, what's the plan?
Damn it! I need healing.
My guy is going to die. That's just brilliant.
Don't die on me, will you? We need you.
Fucking idiotic, man. Why can't you control them? I guess it forces you to fight, but instead of the guards aggroing on you, they made it so the naked dudes aggro on the guards. Yeah, as you can see, they gotta charge in it.
You got it.
No matter what. I saved right before they charged.
Here we go. Fair enough. Let's do this.
Whatever's necessary.
What's the plan?
They will fall.
Yes.
Come on, don't die on us now. Come on, don't die on us now. Come on, don't die on us now.
You're now officially a deserter.
I can't see the other guy.
No. Don't die on me. Don't die on me, will you? We need you. We need you.
What? Ah, whatever. He survived.
Sounds like a plan.
I wanted to go here.
Understood.
See what this place is.
What are you doing? Shouldn't we be headed to that white tower?
Great tower. Yeah, just wanted to check something. Now
What are you doing? Shouldn't we be headed to that white tower?
Okay.
Great tower. Yeah, just wanted to check something. Interesting.
The rain effect is pretty cool.
All I'm saying is I don't like these dressed up idiots acting as if they're the ones making the laws now.
What would you have the Lord Marshal do? The people believe in them.
If whoever the people believed in would be in power, unicorns would be running this country now. What the commoners need is a strong hand to guide them. Not some lunatic babbling on about the return of the Allfather.
How do you know it's just lunacy?
I can't believe you just said that.
Guys, the Crown isn't paying us for chatter. If you two want to bicker, get yourselves a chamber.
With over 7,000 soldiers stationed in Greykeep, the fortress's need for food and drink is immense, requiring equally immense space to store them. What few people know is that Greykeep's undercroft is more than just a vault. It is also the entry point to an intricate network of hidden tunnels, which lead all the way through the keep.
Here we are. Now where's that secret sewer entrance the Harbinger was talking about?
No idea. I've never been to this part of the keep.
Okay. Wait. Do you hear that? Footsteps.
Yeah, they noticed we're gone. We need to move quickly.
You got it.
Alistair.
I think with the prisoners, they will not reason with anything.
Look at that, pals. Provisions.
Time to stock up.
Just make it quick.
Dick. Their full name.
What the? Asbin! Shit. Guards. Kill him!
Alistair, stop! Stop it, for heck's sake!
You read my mind. Yes?
Here we go.
Alistair didn't want to stop.
Just give the word. What's the plan?
That was easy.
Bloody fool. I knew him.
So? You really think they would have spared you? That would have made them traitors too.
You might be right, Tahar. I'm sorry it came to this, but I think we made it. That's what should matter.
I think if you don't take the prisoners, this might not happen. I don't remember. Or maybe it will happen. I don't remember being with the prisoners last time. Well, I played a long time ago on launch.
There. That must be the entrance the Harbinger was talking about. It should lead us through the mountain into the sewer system.
All right. And what then? How far is this village, Farland's Hope?
It's an Iskander. A 4-day journey. Maybe a bit more.
You do realize we don't have to do this, right? We could just make a run for it.
I don't think so. McCain would find us. And if what he says is true...
Wait, you actually believe that? This vision stuff?
Honestly, I don't know what to believe anymore. But I think for now we should stay on his good side. We can figure out the rest later.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I wouldn't know where to go anyway. All right then,
Wow.
Corporal. Lead the way and I'll follow.
Minimum damage from 27 to 52. Doubled. Fucking beautiful. We got this one, but this one is just the same with cold resistance. This is the same staff, practically. Requires oversized key. Oh, I see what they did here. So, the key that I used, I could have kept it and teleported and went through the bridge instead of opening that gate. Then I could have opened this this place. I think so.
Got it.
Maybe there is another key. I doubt it though.
So that's the sewers?
I think so. Yes.
Uh-huh. Well, guess it's time to split up then, isn't it? I'd come with you, but there are some things I want to take care of before going down there.
You think that's a good idea, with all the guards about?
Aye. Won't take long. Thanks for getting us out of there. Who knows? Maybe we'll meet again.
Oh man, that feels kinda... I mean, I still have that save somewhere, but yeah, fuck it. It's just
Sounds like a plan.
Or probably some loot.
With Aelot Iskander executed for allying with your father during the Mage Wars, the Iskander lands have since fallen into anarchy. On your journey, you've met many travelers, sunken-cheeked figures who've told you stories about having lost their homes to bannerless soldiers and bandits. They have also told you something else. That a once deserted village has come back into bloom, offering refuge to those without shelter. Fallen's Hope.
All right, let's see. According to our map, Farland's Hope should be down this path to the east. We need to be careful, though. From what I've heard, things have become pretty grim in Iskander after the rebellion. You know, bandits, roaming monsters, orcs, the usual delights.
I know. We'll be on our guard.
Good. Then let's get going.
Or maybe we could come back
What's
there
next?
if we find another key. Or buy a key.
What do you mean I can't pass? We need to get fresh water.
Look, ma'am, it's the commander's orders. No villagers beyond. A traveler, are you? Don't get many these days. Be careful out there. And there goes another one.
The commander said villagers only. They look like they can take care of themselves.
All right, we found Farland's Hope. So, what's your plan? Shall we just walk in there and tell everyone we're sent by the Harbinger of Light?
No. Let's look for that mayor and use the code word Lacane gave us. He'll know what to do.
Sounds good.
Anyways, we're gonna save here and we will continue tomorrow. Probably gonna take me a while to finish this, but I want to finish this and play the standalone and play some multiplayer of it. It could be fun since they added 2 factions and it seems like they're focusing on that standalone expansion. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed. We will continue tomorrow. You guys have a fantastic rest of the weekend. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.